What's good, my people? Welcome to this episode of Shed Show MMA. I'm your host. This is Linksy. So let's get right into it. Obviously, just a couple nights ago was UFC 287. Yeah, 287. And, yeah, it happened. So let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to start out by talking about Israel Adesanya. So, yeah, it was a great finish. I loved the way that he got it done. That was really cool. But in the post-fight press conference, he said something that he said before. He keeps saying this. Let's roll the clip.
And type your shit now, because again, I maintain what I said. I can do your job, you can't do mine. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart as well.
I think that's just really gross. I mean, he says whack shit sometimes, but the fact that he has made a point of saying this more than once really just bothers me. Plus, he says it directly to the people that he's insulting, and because of the power dynamic there, it's not like they can push back, you know what I mean? And here's the thing, that's a ridiculous and arrogant slash just stupid thing to say. I mean, because it's not true. Whoops, gotta come in here and make a correction. I stand corrected. I was wrong. I was wrong about this, and the proof was in the same press conference that I pulled the other clip from, so that's my bad, but I'm here to amend this mistake. So hey, I was wrong. Roll the clip.
Now, because again, I maintain what I said. I can do your job, you can't do mine. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart as well. I can really, if I sit down and really immerse myself, I can study. I've done it before. But I just didn't fucking have a publication. But when I was a fan of this game, I studied everybody coming up. BJ Penn, Rashad Evans. I can run numbers on what UFCs this happened. Even there was a moment, there was fucking Rashad and Machida linking up, and I was like, oh shit, behind the stage. And I was just like, UFC 98. What? Oh my God. Yeah, I can do your job. Trust me. Just remember that.
Last one for me.
See? Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes I miss things, but it's there, clear as day. He saw two UFC fighters backstage, and he could remember the UFC card that they were on. So he's an MMA journalist. He saw those guys backstage. He remembered what card they were on. He's an MMA journalist, and it's easy for him, which is what he was saying. And I was a doubter, I was a hater, but yeah, fuck. Some people are just better than others. What can I say?
And last one for me. Traditionally, right, everyone's going to be like, oh, well, it's 1-1 in MMA. There should be a trilogy.
I don't keep score. I settle them.
But I'm going to say
it's settled. Look,
Yeah, that's a great little way to just completely dismiss the idea of Alex Pereira getting the exact same rematch opportunity that Israel just got and benefited from. I mean, damn, bro. By the way, I definitely want to make this clear. I'm not salty about Izzy winning. I really had no preference as to who won. I just wanted to see something cool, and it was cool. I just wanted to clear this up because I definitely seen some just embarrassing takes from people that I just have to assume had skin in the game, bet or something. And they just can't mentally handle making the wrong pick. Just a bunch of salty people like this fucking guy. Hold on.
Yo, this is disgusting, bruh. This is disgusting, bruh. Listen, I've seen some dives in the UFC before, man. I ain't never seen no dive like this before, bruh. At least make it look believable, bruh. Check out this malarkey. Come on, bruh. Look. He's already taking a dive, bruh.
What an absolute idiot. Seriously, what a fucking stupid... I mean, I have to assume that this is just this guy's, grift is just being, absolutely fucking dumb. But yeah, shit like this just makes me angry. I challenged him to a fight in the comments. I have no idea who he is. I mean, he might be like a heavyweight who trains, but fuck it. I made the challenge. You have to assume, though, that this person has never fought or even like watches fights or has any understanding in regards to fighting. Unless, again, it's just a total grift. Am I using that word correctly? So I like my chances. Anyway, what am I? Oh yeah, this is not me being salty about the result of the fight whatsoever. I've always been a fan of Izzy's fighting. It's just that his personality started to wear on me. And the way that he handled this win, I think, finally pushed me over the edge, where I just might not really like him anymore. He's lacking in the character department. And I mean character like the quality of a man, not like playing a character. He just seems smarmy, which is a word that I don't know the definition of, but I feel like it fits. I'm not taking anything away from the man's career. I mean, he did have that one titty thing, which convinced a lot of people who seemed to know what they were talking about, that he was like juicing or whatever. But I have no idea if he was or not. So as far as I'm concerned, he's legit, but damn. Oh, and then there's this thing he did where he sought out Alex's son, who was like 10 years old. Do you know about this? When Alex knocked out Izzy in kickboxing, Alex's son, who was like 5 years old at that time, he came out to the ring and like mocked Izzy, you know, by like laying down or whatever. Which, I mean, that's whack, but he's also a little kid. Just imagine being a 10-year-old and you see your dad get knocked out in front of a million people and your dad is still unconscious. Like, that's so sad. And then fucking Izzy seeks him out, points at him, and fucking... I mean, what kind of person does that, dude? That's like beyond petty. That's fucking... I don't even know. Just weird. Izzy kind of plays this victim of like bullying, you know, and I mean, the guy is legitimately shit on for a bunch of stuff that he should not be shit on, like being in the anime and stuff, but it seems like he himself relishes the opportunity to be a bully, so like, fuck that. But anyway, I loved the way that Izzy won that fight, though. That was so cool, and it was such a great game plan, and like, I think that that's the only way that he could beat Alex Pereira. You have to trick him. You have to do something clever. Just the fact that he was against the fence, and I mean, Alex landed. He was teeing off, and he landed a really heavy body shot too, and it looked almost like their last fight in round 5 when Alex finished him. The fact that he used that, which of course would make Alex feel like Alex was probably having flashbacks to the last fight, and so he started opening up his punches. Izzy just snuck in these beautiful, fast, short punches, and they were completely off rhythm. They were precise, and Alex did not see it coming. Yeah, he got a legit knockout. Anyway, what else? Oh, I guess there was all that behind-the-scenes drama with Kevin Holland and Jorge Masvidal. Who cares? Who cares? But speaking of Kevin Holland, though, he had a great finish over a seriously tough opponent. Ponzinibbio is gnarly. He's dangerous, and the craftiness of Kevin is just something. I saw this comment earlier that was really, really spot on. Wait, let me try and find it. Yeah, I found the comment right here. It says, in regards to Kevin Holland, it says, "This dude has more power in awkward positions than anyone I've ever seen. It's fucking crazy." And I think that was a really, really good point. And then someone commented on that and said, nah, Nico Price is number one for that. And I was like, damn, good call. That's a really cool facet for a fighter to have. Like, they thrive in chaos. They thrive in things that aren't repeated in the gym over and over. So that's kind of cool. Anyway. So yeah, I'm glad Kevin broke his little losing streak, even though UFC probably would have given him more chances had he lost. But I'm glad he's more locked in. He's a special character. We're lucky to have him. What else? Oh, Jorge Masvidal retires, and damn, he was on the MMA Hour and he gave the most honest interview regarding retirement that you'll probably ever hear. Like, I mean, listen, the guy's done some shady stuff. I can't help but respect him, not only as a fighter, which, spoiler alert, I pretty much respect every fighter as a fighter, but as a person, he has a good heart, I believe. People are flawed and opinions are like bing bongs. Even I has them. In fact, my opinions are the very best opinions, and if you're smart, you'll agree with all of them. Anyway, this has been this episode of Shed Show MMA, and I have been your host. I will see all you special people next time.
Next time. Next time. Next time. Next time. Next time.